And this side is Spike's lair. So it's 10 a.m. now, so we still have quite a long time for race start. We have a warm-up that starts at noon that's very short, but we have to scrub a bunch of tires on that. Make sure that all of the 24-hour parts that have been installed in the car since the end of practice, everything is as it should be, and the driver's happy to start the 24-hour race.
Hi everyone, it is race day here at Le Mans, and as you can see, we are behind the scenes next to the garages in the paddock. The most exciting place to be here at the circuit. And thank you to the very kind people at AO by TF. We have an exclusive garage tour presented by none other than team principal, Gunnar Jeanette.
Hey everybody, I'm Gunnar Jeanette, and we are here in the paddock at Le Mans at the AO by TF garage. So if you want to follow us, we will step inside and give you all a tour of the AO by TF garage and where Spike lives when he's not on the racetrack. Come on in. All right, so first we'll start with this big structure. This is not what Le Mans looked like 5 years ago. 5 to 10 years ago, everybody had their truck and transporter in the paddock, but now to maximize space, we build up. So we've got these containers, and underneath this whole structure is where all of the TF cars are being run. Spike being run by TF Sport in the European Le Mans, and we partner with them. So what we actually have through these buildings are 3 Corvettes, 2 of the WEC cars that TF runs, and then also the AWA car that got the bronze entry from IMSA, and then also our Spike LMP2 car. So we'll start showing you places one by one. Here you've got Carbon World. So this is one of Spike's rear blocks that's getting built up by Liv, our fantastic composites and bodywork technician. So in here, there's a assembly, but there's also space for repair. You can see they're repairing some of the Corvette rear diffusers, rear floors. That's Aaron, he's our number 1. Say hi to Aaron.
Hi.
All right, in here we have a sort of vinyl world. So throughout the Le Mans week, inevitably you're gonna get a little bit of damage. So we have the ability to redo vinyl so that Spike's always looking great on track. And then this is also storage for spares for the race. These are all of our different planks. So this is the part of the car that is the first thing to contact the ground. And you need to be really careful that you don't wear away too much plank material.
This is just incredible. There's a windscreen there too.
All right, coming back out here, we've got another engine cover, and you can see the rear tail block. So these tails are really amazing because they can be changed in a pit stop without losing any time. So what we can do for a 24-hour race like this is we'll actually have them built up not only as a spare, but we can change the wing settings. Because the ambient conditions change so much over the 24 hours, if the drivers start the race and they go, oh, the car's understeering too much, or it's too loose or scary, then all we're gonna do is change a wing position, and during one of the pit stops, the guys will take this one off and put the next one on, which really only takes about 25 seconds.
Wow.
You can see all of the pins and the electrical connection that make sure that it goes on straight and stays on.
How many wings do you have used throughout the race?
So we have 3 different tail blocks.
Okay.
Just so everybody understands, this whole assembly right here is about $80,000.
Oh my God.
So
wow.
You want to make sure that you treat these with a lot of respect.
Wow.
Miscellaneous stuff, part of it is Tire World. You can see all of the tires that we have lined up here. This is LMP2 stuff, that's for one of the GT cars.
Okay. All right, we're gonna head upstairs to see engineering now. Look at all those tires.
kind of just miscellaneous office stuff. Again, this is split between 2 cars. So we're on one side, AWA is on another side. If you go up into here, this is sort of the crew area. So where crew has their suits and changing areas. You can also see the amount of radio equipment that is required this is a single car, that's a single car. So quite a big investment in radios. Just some miscellaneous office and debrief space. You guys are in luck because Tom Ferrier, team owner and team principal, is here. That's it. So here's some more miscellaneous space. This is actually where I'm going to be spending all of my 24 hours with a laptop, big screen. We're going to have the live car on board right there, the broadcast on there. So this is where the drivers will hang out sort of before they go into the car. Once they get out, they're going to go back to their chalets, where they actually have a shower and a bathroom and the catering.
So what do you do during the race?
So I'll be glued to timing and scoring, give all of our actual engineering staff additional info as far as traffic management, watching our competitors, watching the live onboard, just to sort of help give insight as to how it looks like the driver performance is doing. Okay. Maybe if it's not smart to do a quadruple stint instead of a triple stint, I'm just kind of oversee, make sure things are going the right direction, and if there's any critical strategy, big picture decisions, or switching of drivers from the schedule or any of that kind of stuff, basically I just give my input. But hopefully, if everything's going great, I really don't have to say much. Just watching everything for the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. Back there, that's all the extra radio equipment, repeaters that then go up to the big antennas. But let's walk downstairs and we'll show you where the magic actually happens. So first we'll take you to the engineering stations where the guys will be running the race for 24 hours. But very crucial, this is where we feed everybody. Catering will be brought here at various times for actual meals. There's always coffee there, tea, hot water, and our famous hot dog roller.
Okay,
right,
that
Dave?
is coming up.
So this is the Corvette side. You see a lot of the sub-assemblies, brakes, dampers. Say hi, Clive.
Hi.
Morning, Matt. How are you? And this is engineering.
Wow.
So over here we've got Corvettes. We've got another batch of Corvettes right there, and all of the AO engineers, or as they call themselves, Imagineers. Sorry. Nico being one of them. Nico's our performance
One of the Imagineers.
engineer. Yeah. Nico will be staring at squiggly lines for 24 hours, trying to figure out what decisions to make. But you'll see there's a mix of laptops with lots of stuff on it, individual screens for corners, timing and scoring.
Do they work 24 hours straight, or do you do shifts for the engineers as well?
No, all of these guys will be there for 24 hours, minus bathroom breaks, food breaks.
After 8 hours in the day sitting at my desk chair, I'm pretty beat up, so I could imagine 24 hours hunched over a screen like that.
Yeah. So that's our lead race engineer, Scott Best, into the camera, and Loic, our systems engineer. These are the guys that literally make the magic happen. And stepping into the actual garage, you can see it's a shared garage between the 3 cars. So these are the 2 Corvettes that TF runs And this side is Spike's lair.
Yeah, the Dragon's lair.
The Dragon's lair. So the guys are just doing the finishing touches. Thanks, Jack, for that. All of the last minute sort of prep and taping and everything. So it's 10 a.m. now, so we still have quite a long time for race start. We have a warm-up that starts at noon that's very short, but we have to scrub a bunch of tires on that. make sure that all of the 24-hour parts that have been installed in the car since the end of practice, everything is as it should be, and the driver's happy to start the 24-hour race.
How much has been rebuilt since qualifying?
So if we look back to the test day, so since the test day, we've got a different gearbox, different corners, axles, all that stuff. But then after practice, we put a different set of uprights on the car, brakes, a different gear stack, just going through and making sure, because most of the lifing on this car, the parts lifing, is done for 24-hour blocks or maybe 30-hour blocks. So there's a lot of critical components that you want to have as fresh as possible before you start the biggest race of the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just do a quick walk around. So you can see the car's on skates. So the skates are what we do. Let's watch the preview right there. So the skates go in the car when it's out in pit lane. That's what allows it to get brought into the garage and out of the garage quickly. And another interesting thing with Le Mans is we obviously have a number of support races. So you can see that we've got what looks to be the Michelin Le Mans Cup race, which I think is actually going on or about to be going on right now. Yeah.
Getting pushed back.
Yeah, you have to respect the red line. So yeah, these teams will wheel everything into the pit lane and then wheel it back out as soon as it's done, and then they're actually sharing some of our garage space. But yeah, Spike is looking good, looking ready. And yeah, we love the fact that we're able to fly the American flag here at Le Mans.
Absolutely love that.
This is where the driver's helmet storage is. That way they can just leave it here. They've got actually have helmet dryers built underneath them.
Do they have blowers in their helmet for the race?
No, we don't. The P2 car doesn't have a blower on it.
Don't want to run at the LMP2 car.
And then this last spot is where we have a lot of the suspension spares, spare gearbox, and tools that are necessary. Again, you always try to maximize the volume that you have in the garage. So you can see our spare floors are up there for easy access. And then that's actually one of the crew helmets that they use during the pit stops. So yeah, that is a tour of the AO by TF garage and paddock space at Le Mans. Thanks for watching, guys.
What an incredible behind-the-scenes garage tour. I've been following sport for over 20 years, and even I didn't realize the insane amount of effort that goes behind just one LMP2 car that's fighting for a chance of class victory. So make sure to cheer on the number 199 Spike Dragon LMP2 car. So thank you so much to Gunnar Jeanette and the rest of the team at AO by TF Racing. If you did like this content, please reach out on social media. They're AO Racing USA on YouTube and Instagram. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because it's your support, your likes, your comments, your subscribing that allows us to make this incredible behind the scenes content. So thank you so much. Go Spike number 199. Enjoy the race.